Hello, this is Attorney Echo Mercy, and this is your Mercy Minute. Today we're going to talk about bond revocations. Now, bond is a promise, and it's either monetary or with property or with a bail bondsman. It's basically a promise that you're going to come to court. Now, based on the bond, there are certain times it's just the money, and you can be free to live your life and come back to court. But depending on the type of case it is, it could be connected with certain provisions like you can't drink alcohol, or you have to have an ankle monitor, or you have to have a curfew. All right. And with that being said, here's some things to remember. When we have the bond revocations, that means that it is a lower burden of proof. They don't need that much to revoke your bond. So think before you think while you're out on bond. Number one, attorneys, we don't know what you're doing. I don't know unless you tell me. There's nothing that, I don't get like you know what? Mr. Johnson just got a job. I don't get that because I don't know if that's a thing. So I don't get that. So unless you tell me, I don't know. All right. So you got to tell your attorney. Let me tell you what you tell your attorney. When you move, if you move out of the county that you were in when you had the bond, tell somebody. Let somebody know. That's an easy way to prevent a bond revocation. If you did something bad and it's really bad, or it's not so bad, or you just don't know how bad it actually is, let your attorney know. Let us figure it out. It's better if we find out when it happened or after it happened versus finding out during the hearing. No. Okay? And then, for example, like, hey, if I failed a drug test, tell your attorney first so they can prepare. Or, hey man, I haven't reported to the bail bondsman. Tell your attorney so they can prepare. Let them know. Hey, I lost my job, so I couldn't afford. That's fine. If you tell your attorney beforehand, right, before motions are filed, before warrants are served, then we know and we can help you. We don't know. I don't sit up here thinking, it feels like his ankle monitor is broken. I don't know unless you tell me. If the light on the thing ain't working, call somebody. If you call the bail bondsman, you know that immediately thereafter, call your attorney. That's it. Case solved. But don't wait until the actual hearing to talk about it's been malfunctioning. You're setting yourself up. Stop it. All right? And then when you go to the bond revocation, so here's what happens at the bond revocation hearings, right? Basically, your attorney is going to be arguing all the facts of why you should still be out on bond. Basically, telling the judge why you should be free to be free and be out in this world. All right. So here's certain things to remember. Tell your attorney if you got a job, and let me tell you something: a real job. Make sure you're not lying. Make sure this ain't the time. This ain't be truthful, because you'll get set up. All right. And then guess what? If you have the job, do stuff like, I don't know, bring the badge, bring your schedule, bring a letter from your manager saying that you had a job when you started the job there. You know, these are little things that can help you. All right. If you're in school, I have seen people get set up. If you're in school, make sure you're in school this year, this quarter. Say that. All right. Say you're not thinking about school. That's not helpful for bond revocation. Say, here's my student ID. All right. What's my student number? I know it. Okay. So don't lie. Because you know what happens When people say that they go to perimeter college, you know what happens with judges when you tell that to a judge? They call the college. They call the college, and then they get their bond revoked. So do better, folks. Tell your attorney, we don't have magic. We can't figure out when stuff happens to you unless you let us know. All right? So we can tell you the steps. All right? So we can give you the steps to proceed later. All right, folks? Okay, Sugarfoot, just tell your attorney. Okay? All right. That's your Mercy Minute. Bye.